Well, he felt really, really bad. You'd go to see him in the nursing home, and how you doing, Frank? And one half of his body was completely done, and he'd lift his arm up and it just dropped. Well, that's got to be tough to be totally bedridden. It was much tougher for him, and unlike anybody that gets a little older, sometimes you get difficulty. You know what you want to say, but his was really multiplied. That he was frustrated that he couldn't come right out and say what he wanted to say. I've seen this when people get tired, they're tired. But I think if you don't have the will to live, you won't. I think he could have lived a lot longer if the will to live would have been it. But that's my summation. Mike, smart enough to know that the show would be perfect with Frank. The way, my analogy of the two, Mike and Frank were like Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin, and Jerry Lewis, Frank, was just as important, or maybe more important, for the show. It's very hard to be the Jerry Lewis all the time. When you have to consistently be the down guy. But I think Frank would have went back, but then he had his health issues, and he did have some health issues. It was his spontaneity. He was truly the comedian that just popped out with some of the weirdest or dumbest things that you just go, wow. I've known Robbie forever also, and Robbie's Robbie. He's always been boisterous. He's not changed. That's Robbie. It's the way he is. All of them are pretty consistent in the way, and we're all different, and that's what makes the world go round.